You set the alarm for 5 a.m. You were going to wake up, work out, and finally start that thing you've been putting off for months. But then the bed felt too warm, the pillow too soft, and your brain whispered, just this once you hit snooze. Here's what's wild. You didn't fail because you're lazy. You didn't fail because you lack discipline. You failed because your brain was doing exactly what it was designed to do. And in the next 6 minutes, I'm going to show you the neuroscience behind why your own mind is secretly working against your future self. And more importantly, how to rewire it. Let me introduce you to two characters living inside your head. The first one is ancient, primal, impatient. Scientists call it the limbic system, but I want you to think of it as your inner caveman. This part of your brain has one job. Find pleasure now. Avoid pain now. It doesn't care about your 5-year plan. It doesn't care about your six-pack. It wants the cookie, and it wants it right now. The second character is your prefrontal cortex, your inner CEO. Logical, patient, future-focused. This is the part that makes promises on Sunday night. This week will be different. Here's the problem. The inner caveman is loud, emotional, fast. He's been running this brain for 200,000 years. The CEO is quiet, slow, and exhausted by 9 p.m. Every single day, these two are in a tug of war. And most days, the caveman wins. That's not weakness. That's just biology. Now let's talk about the weapon the caveman uses to win every time. Dopamine. Most people think dopamine is the pleasure chemical. You feel good, dopamine spike, right? Wrong. Dopamine is actually the anticipation chemical. It surges before the reward, not after. This is why you feel excited scrolling Instagram, even though you know it'll leave you feeling empty 40 minutes later. This is why you open YouTube for just one video and look up 2 hours later wondering what happened to your life. Your brain isn't addicted to the content. It's addicted to the possibility of something good being just one more scroll away. The slot machine doesn't pay out every time. And that is exactly why you can't stop pulling the lever. Tech companies know this. They've spent billions engineering your dopamine loop. You're not weak. You're just outgunned. In 1972, a Stanford psychologist named Walter Mischel ran an experiment that would change how we understand human success forever. He sat children down one by one, placed a single marshmallow, said, "If you don't eat this marshmallow until I come back, I'll give you 2 marshmallows." Some kids ate it immediately. Some struggled, squirmed, covered their eyes, but waited. What Mischel found when he followed these children for decades, the kids who waited and who delayed gratification scored higher on exams, had better relationships, earned more money, were healthier, the ability to say no to the present moment for a better future moment. That single skill predicted success more than IQ, more than family background, more than talent. But here's what the follow-up research revealed that nobody talks about. The kids who waited didn't have more willpower. They had better environments. They trusted that the second marshmallow was actually coming, which means the secret isn't grinding your teeth and white-knuckling through temptation. The secret is building a life where the right choice is the easy choice. So why do most people fail even when they know what's good for them? Here's a concept that will make everything click. Decision fatigue. Every single decision you make, it drains the same mental battery. What to eat, what to wear, whether to reply to that message, whether to skip the workout. By evening, that battery is dead. And a dead battery can't say no to Netflix, can't say no to junk food, can't say no to doom scrolling at midnight. Barack Obama wore the same style of clothing every day. Steve Jobs, black turtleneck, always. Mark Zuckerberg, gray t-shirt. These aren't fashion choices, they're brain optimization strategies. They understood that every decision, even a tiny one, costs mental energy, so they eliminated the small ones to protect the big ones. You don't have a discipline problem, you have an energy management problem. Here's where it gets really interesting. Most people try to change their behavior by changing their actions, and it works for about 11 days because you're fighting your identity. Deep down, you still see yourself as the person who skips the gym. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, puts it perfectly. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Not I'm trying to be a fit person, but I am a person who moves their body every day. Not I'm trying to read more, but I am a reader. The shift from trying to being. That's the entire game. Because when your identity changes, the decision isn't hard anymore. A reader doesn't debate whether to read tonight. A fit person doesn't negotiate with the gym. The battle was never about willpower. It was always about who you think you are. Okay, so now you understand the problem. Let's talk about the solution. 3 tools. Neuroscience-backed, practical, starting tonight. Tool 1. Temptation bundling. Your brain resists hard things and runs toward easy things. So, bundle them. Only listen to your favorite podcast while exercising. You're hijacking dopamine and pointing it at your future self. Tool 2, implementation intentions. Don't say I will work out more. Say, I will work out at 6 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, Friday in my living room. Research shows this one change increases follow-through by up to 300%. When, where, what? Be specific. Your brain responds to specificity like a GPS tool. 3. Friction engineering. Make bad habits hard. Make good habits easy. Put your phone charger in another room. Sleep in your gym clothes. Put the book on your pillow. You're not fighting willpower anymore. You're just redesigning the path. The goal isn't to be stronger than your caveman brain. The goal is to build a world where your caveman brain accidentally makes good choices. Your brain isn't broken, it's ancient, and it's doing its job perfectly, but you're not trying to survive anymore. You're trying to build something. Not more willpower, not more motivation, not more hustle, a better environment, a clearer identity, and systems that make your future self the path of least resistance. The gap between who you are today and who you're capable of becoming is not a gap of effort. It's a gap of understanding. And now you understand. So the question is, what are you going to do with that alarm tomorrow morning? If this changed the way you see yourself, share it with one person who needs to hear it. I'll see you in the next one.